Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks had a pretty interesting season all year round. And of course, they ended up going against the Boston Celtics in the second round of the NBA playoffs, losing in 7 games. But we can't ignore the fact that Khris Middleton was out, and without one of their best players, that's the reason why they ultimately failed against the Boston Celtics. Whenever it comes down to it, the Bucks will have to try to retain some players or make trades to improve their roster, because Pat Connaughton and Bobby Portis, they're 2 guys that can opt out of their player option. Serge Ibaka, Wesley Matthews, and Jordan Nwora will be also having expiring deals. I know for a fact that this front office will be scattering, trying to see what players they need to keep and who they should bring in. Now, I read an article by Sports Illustrated, and as you can see, they state that the Milwaukee Bucks should trade for Kyrie Irving by either giving up Khris Middleton or Jrue Holiday. On the season, Kyrie Irving averaged 27.4 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 5.8 assists per game, while shooting 46.9% from the field, 91.5% from the free throw line, and made 41.8% of his 3-point attempts. However, we know what happened in this year's playoffs. They ended up getting swept, and it's mainly due to the Milwaukee Bucks just being the better team this year. And of course, his offensive ability doesn't really match what either Jrue Holiday or Khris Middleton can do. Yes, he is a better offensive scorer. Yes, he is one of those guys that's looked at as a superstar in the league, but that's not what the Milwaukee Bucks need. Jrue Holiday, he can score. He can distribute the basketball. He is focused on strictly the game of basketball. And at the end of the day, he is a lockdown defender at the point guard position. Now, Khris Middleton, he can give you some great moments in the NBA playoffs. He was just injured in this round against the Boston Celtics. We know that he can give you 40-point performances. We know that he is an NBA champion with Giannis Antetokounmpo, with Jrue Holiday. This team has chemistry. Without them, their main core, this team is virtually nothing. Now, of course, I know Giannis Antetokounmpo can play along other superstars, including Kyrie Irving. But do you really want a distraction in your locker room? For me, I really believe that this team should go after some younger guys that is versatile on the defensive end and also knock down 3-point shots. They need another point guard that can back up Jrue Holiday. Somebody like Gabe Vincent that has filled a great role for the Miami Heat. A guy that can get into the starting lineup at any given moment. The Milwaukee Bucks are great at developing young players. Look at Khris Middleton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, all of the players that they had in the past. So just take your time. Know that you have one of the best players in the entire NBA, some of the best defensive-minded players in the entire league, and build on from that. Now, before I head out, you guys, I do have 2 questions. But first, make sure you follow me on both of my Instagram pages. Once I reach 1,100 followers, I will be giving away an NBA jersey of your choice. And make sure you follow my main ScottyIce channel. I'll be putting up a video this weekend, and it's something that you wouldn't want to miss. Now, the questions that I have for today is 1. Do you think the Milwaukee Bucks should trade for Kyrie Irving? And if you did, what package would you create? For me, I would not make this move strictly because you have that chemistry. You have the best players on the defensive side of the ball in the league. They're hungry and they know how to play winning basketball. So why would you even break that up? Now, the second question that I have for today is, who do you think the Milwaukee Bucks should focus on re-signing? Should it be Bobby Portis, Pat Connaughton, Jordan Nwora, Wesley Matthews? Or should they try to even trade George Hill and get a better player? For me, I think Bobby Portis is a guy that deserves the contract. He can really increase his numbers every year, and he's still a young guy. He's only 27 years old, right around the age of Giannis Antetokounmpo. He can remain with your core, and maybe you might want to give up on Brook Lopez. I'm not sure. You guys tell me what you think in the comment section. But I appreciate all you guys loving your support, and as always, this your boy ScottyIce, aka Baby Bron, and you already know, I'm out.